So yeah, this is fill up buckets. So initially he has given us n buckets, and the value present in the array is the capacity, and we need to find the number of ways to fill that bucket with the balls such that each bucket has at least one ball, and all the buckets should contain distinct number of balls in them, right? So let us understand this test cases. For example, if initially he has given us n equal to one bucket and the capacity is 6, so can I say I can have either one number of balls in it, or two number of balls, or three or four or five or six. So can I say that it has total six number of choices that it has. So the answer can be six. Coming to the second test case, there are two buckets, and those capacity of those buckets is 5 and 8. 5 and 8, right? So can I say, if my bucket contains one number of balls, can I say my bucket 2 should contain from 2 till 8, except one. If it is containing 2, my bucket 2 should contain 1 to 8, except except 2, except 2. So can I say I have two buckets. He has given us the capacity of those buckets as 5 comma 8. So the number of ways of filling the bucket 1 is 5 choices, and the number of ways of filling that bucket 2 is 7 choices. Why? Because we don't need to count the number of ways present in the bucket 1, right? So as we are subtracting those cases, so it will become 7. So what if I have given you n equal to 3 buckets, and I have given you the capacity as 5 comma 5 comma 5, right? So let us think. So this is 3 buckets. If my bucket 1 is containing 1, so can I say that my bucket 2 should not contain that one? It should start from 2. Now, can you say what are the choices that are remained for this bucket 3? Except 1 and 2, it can contain any of the number, right? So that will be 3 and 4 and 5. So can I say that it will have totally 3 choices? So coming to this bucket 2, can I say that my bucket 2 has contained all the ways except the number that present in the bucket 1? So can I say that? So it it is totally having four choices of filling. So can I say that? And again, my n is equal to 1. For my bucket 1, I have taught I can fill it in any number of ways. Can I say that? Because it is the first bucket, we can fill it in the any type, in any size, right? In any size. So can I say that it is having a total of 5 ways? For the bucket 2, you don't need to consider the balls that are present in the bucket 1. For bucket 3, you don't need to consider the balls that are present in the bucket 1 and the bucket 2. So it is the simple combination problem. So what I have done this is, you can see this. Initially, I have taken the answer as 1, and I'm sorting this array, and I'm just decrementing those values, and I'm just multiplying. For if my answer is getting overflowed, I'm taking the modulo. Again, why I was doing this sorting? Because if I'm having n equal to 2 again, and my capacity is, my bucket 1 is 8, and my bucket 2 can contain only 1, right? Can contain only 1. So can I say that my bucket 1 can contain all the elements, that is 8. Now coming to my bucket 2, I can contain only one, and that should not be present in the bucket 1, and that should not be present in the bucket 1. So can I say I can have only one way. I can have only one way, and that is when the one is not present in the bucket one. So it is still a bit of confusing. So if you sort this array, and if you start from the lower value, then you can make the number of choices which are independent of the previous one, so for that purpose, like you can analyze this for this case, like how can we make choices for 8 comma 1, then you will be able to get me like why I was sorting this array. So I was just sorting this array, and I'm just decrementing the value that present in the capacity array. That is, my capacity is initially 5, and if you go for 8, and it will be decremented by I, because that many previous buckets are there. You need to decrement that many number of choices, and I was multiplying that factor into my answer, and I was just returning the answer. If you understand this, just please do comment and share and subscribe.